Hi folks, I've just sketched this out as a sort of a Norfolk type of scene, anywhere in the UK. It's just a very simple drawing made up. We'll get the sky done first, so the membrane soaks up quite a bit of water, so my acrylics are a little bit sloppy, but let's just get some on there. Just quickly rough this in. I just bring this thing down here. Right, the saga of the new camcorder goes on. I've come one bit that's recommended by Smoothie John. If you want to learn to draw exactly, he's your man. Smoothie 77. I phoned him. He's got one of these cameras that I've just ordered. On the say-so of the person I spoke to at this very large 30,000 product wholesaler or whatever over one other side of London, and the criteria is that it pauses in record and then it unpauses and so you can carry on with the video. And I was speaking to John and he said, oh, it's a wonderful camera. I have spoken to him before about it. And he said, yes, it does pause in record, Dave, and it doesn't show up on the screen that it's a new video. But when you download the SD card onto your laptop, whatever, it splits the files into two, or however many times you paused it. So the lady advised me that it did pause and record and it was right for the job. So the camera that John was using is 4 years old now, so they might have modified it. So let's get a bit of reflect a bit of the sky in the water. Oops, sorry, that's my headphone. Just make something of that. Right, we'll let that go for a minute. We'll get in some background hills, so a bit of warm blue. A little bit darker than that. So I'm waiting for a call for somebody from this company to confirm or otherwise that this camera is what I bought it for. Otherwise I'll cancel the deal. I have my rights. Okay. We can superimpose this should be acrylic, will dry very, very quickly. Right, okay, let's put that in the water and have a think. I like these 1.5 inch brushes. I must get some more. So if any of you folks appreciate my work and the free videos, maybe you'd like to contribute towards the purchase of best part of £350. Otherwise I sort of end up doing these for nothing. Right, now I draw that house in, I think. Because you can adjust any time you like, very quickly with acrylic. So it's a very dull day today, but I like painting in this light because it doesn't shine through my windows. It's quite a constant, steady light. Right, let's get a nice white. Could be a sort of a mill. Okay, clean the brush. I hope I don't have to cancel this camera. If I do, it's because I've been misled. Oh yes it does. I'll check it out, yeah. Oh yes it does. Then I phoned my mate John, of course, who has had one of these cameras, and he tells me it does pause and record, but well, it splits the files on the SD card. So I'm none the wiser really. Let's get a bit of reddish roof, because red complementary of green. We get that a bit brighter. There's a bit of yellow. The cadmium red is quite a strong colour. I'll put a little bit of shadow. I don't want to go back to painting buildings in detail, which I really don't like. I just like trees and skies and water. A bit more of that darker colour, shadow colour. Right, we'll let that go for a minute. Clean the brush. Now we'll start the modelling of the trees. Let's try it on. Nice tree brush. I like to use the largest brush I can get away with, so that's that one. But I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use another one when I can find it, or find them. Can you see it? Oh, that's a nuisance. I can't find my brush. I've got the short flat, but oh, it's a bright, whatever that is. Oh, here it is. You get your favourite brushes, don't you? Right, so we'll mix some primaries and a yellow. I can't show you that because everything's too big. So let's now look, the paint is really soaking into this membrane. God, it's gone sloppy. Oh well, we'll just build up an impasto. But it's a great thing about acrylic is you can quickly sort of change it. Oh, we go over that again. Get a bit of a darker colour. Get a nice summery colour. So it's just the initial laying. I'm painting on a piece of MDF, 2mm MDF, primed. I've not sanded it, but you can feel the tooth in that. The PVA glue that I've used to prime lifts the surface as the PVA glue dries out. It's quite. I'm going to take that down a bit. Don't really like that. So it's a bit too high. Now I can't see whether that is level. I'll put some Payne's grey in that because I need to get a dark bit on the horizon. Alright, put that in the jig. I'll use, oh, we're going uphill there, aren't we? Right, okay, I'm going to use this very sparse hair bristle brush. Look, you can see it's lost lots of its, but it makes a lovely, lovely brush for stippling. Put some white in there. Just darken that a little bit. Well, I haven't got any browns on here, so let's just use a bit of ochre, a bit of white, touch of red. Now we're going uphill there. I'm going to put some bushy type trees in there, but you need to get some shadow in some of the field there. Right, so go back to oh, good idea about that. We can have a bit of a hill there, can't we? Right, okay, let's have a hill there with green grass. Do I like that or not? No, I don't know, don't know. Let's go back to the sky now. Want light on the horizon, so a touch of yellow ochre. Just want to block out some of that. Oh, they're coming down into the trees, I think, or a bit showing through. You have to take a bit more time with the oil paints because that doesn't dry over within minutes. Just bring that down into the trees. I'm just in the process of just covering up that background and changing some of those trees. Just shine. The paint's just thinned down a bit as it's been on the palette for so long. Sort of having fun with the paint, isn't it? Just sort of obliterate. Alright, let's just a bit of blending and scumping over the sky. Ah, look, I've just mucked it up. Go back a bit more. Right. I'm going to build our sky into that. And a bit more blue. Payne's grey and an ultramarine would make good bedfellows. Okay, oh, we'll leave that for a minute because still got to cover that line that's showing through. Right, get one of my lovely stipple brushes. Stippling is a very accepted way of painting. You could do whole paintings with it. One guy, late guy, sorry, sad to say, he's not with us now, was Terry Harrison. I think he got too successful and ate too much. He did look a bit bloated on his video, but he used to demonstrate for us. It was the art club that I belonged to. One of the best demonstrators around. You'll know him if you're English because of the cricket field paintings he did, and he'd use quite a lot of masking fluid, but he'd use sponges. I've got one behind my desk. I bought for £25. Wasn't I lucky? Right, where was I? Stippling. Right, just build that up. Different colours. No, I don't really like that. That shouldn't be there. That Richard Hill. We'll change that. Always keep your brushes in water when you're not using them. Just mixing a bit of dark colour. Payne's grey, I'm using Payne's grey now. So get your dark horizon in. Yeah, this paint is really sloppy. Right, that's better. I'll use another one. Yeah, he was a great demonstrator. He used to do, well, one of them, he did 3 demonstrations in a couple of hours whilst entertaining us lesser mortals. But he was a great entertainer as well. Very lovely way, everybody loved him. Sadly, he's not here to see all his acolytes. But I never saw him do stipple. I've sort of picked up on this with trial and error. It's just darkening that. Alright, let's just fill that in. A bit of dark green. Let's get that a bit further over. Okay, so we'll let that dry and go somewhere else. I don't mean down to the kitchen, you know. Marsh grasses, it looks difficult, but if you reduce it to this, it's easy. But you've always also got to bear in mind that about contrast, light and dark, always light against dark. It's so important. I'm not getting a very good dark in here because the paint is so sloppy. Let's have a look at it again, look. But anyway, I might leave the, no I won't, I'll leave it like this. I'll take the membrane off with the paint on, if I can, and get rid of it and just dry some of the water out of that toweling. It's a bit of toweling under the, oh, I'm telling you, but it's showing you. There's a bit of toweling under here, which I've soaked in water. And it doesn't let the paint through, it's one way, but it lets the water surface to keep the paint moist. But I've just overdone it. Right, okay, now let's get another nice light green. A bit of red. Especially a bit of Payne's grey with the cadmium yellow to go some sort of dark. Just to start the water. Just add a little bit of detail, a bit of light here and there. If you don't like it, wait for it to dry, just paint it out. Always wear a pinafore or something like that. Right, okay, but let's go back to the sky now. I'll use this better blending brush, that. Got a bit of blue. Let's go back and reinstate some of this. I'm very rough with my brushes, honestly. Now you can mix all your colours up first, but after quite a while, you'll know how to mix up more or less the same tint that you've just used. And a bit of variety doesn't do any harm. Bit of Payne's grey. Add a bit of red to that. You don't have to take your cloud all the way over, but It does help. I could put it in the frame of the one I did the other day. Clean the brush. I'll get some light back in that horizon now. Just a touch of, well, let's have a touch of yellow, touch of red. Oh, that's too much. Not quite dry there. Well, that's quite a sky then. That's above that. Now, if this sky turns out okay, please don't get carried away thinking that I was born with the talent to do this. If there's any talent involved, it comes at the end, not at the beginning. It comes with perseverance. And you never stop learning. Right, now we're going to put some of that mauvey colour in. Mauve. Oh, that looks quite nice, isn't it? Bit of blue, get a bit of blue back. Just blending while I can. I'm running out of space on my palette. A bit of red. As I think it was Turner that said, make your clouds of silver, not of lead. Okay, I quite like that sky. I've not done one quite like it. I've just got to pull in some of that ochre in here, just to, look, it's not dry enough really. I might have to dry that with a hairdryer. I think I will. So take your headphones off, or just mute the sound. Ready, go. Right, that's given it a start for the drying. I'll move down to the foreground now. Well, let's get some bright grass. It doesn't have to be marsh grass, does it? Where's my marsh? These cheapo brushes, these ones of various sizes, came from the Hobbycraft. 15 for about £8, and when they start to wear, they're brilliant. Brilliant for all this. It looks as if I've done a lot, but I haven't. Let's go for grass. Not marsh grass so much, it's on the land, isn't it? But I like the horizon with a bit of white or light, because it's the tips of the grassy stuff. I try and get them the same colours. Right, let's get that light. Right, okay. Now we've got to do all this in here. So you usually get a bit of yellow ochre where there's grass. The sort of shadow of it. I've been studying that, but now it's going to be a bit difficult living in landlocked London. So this is what we call the illusion of detail, creating an illusion. Light against dark, complementary colours. Look, I know some of you will think, oh, it was easy for you. But it wasn't always easy. And even now I struggle, because I'm sort of putting my lack of ability for all you to see. You see the failure and the struggle, the debris of struggle, as Arthur Madison used to say, debris of struggle. One of my favourite artists is Irish. He studied in London, in one of the London colleges. Let's get a bit of a bush in here. Okay, it's coming on. Bit of that light yellow in here. Supposed to be reeds. But another artist that I liked very much was Alwyn Crawshaw. He made loads of art programs on TV. And he would say, I'm a tree, I'm a tree. Or I'm a bird, I'm a bird. Whatever he was painting, he wouldn't name it other than to say, I'm a tree, or blah, blah, blah. There's a bit of red in that. Let's get this here, let's just get that. We'll work on that. And I'm just painting shapes. Look at that there. Doing the sort of grasses, but alternating the tone. Mid-tone, we go for a nice light tone. I love doing salt marsh though, as you know, if you've been following me for a while. Puts a bit of white, a bit of ochre. You see, it's all sort of, it bled through. Okay, we'll let that go for a minute. Apart from just a bit of under here. Still a bit of water to work to do on that water. Now I'm going to try and cover that where it's bled through here. Oh, too yellow. Got the yellow mixed in with that. Got a bit too high there, but I'm going to blend some of that. It's still showing through, look. Right, I might put a cloud there, I'm going to fill up with that bit. Right, let's go back onto the trees. take time to make sure you like the shapes that you're making. Right, go to the other side, do something similar. Do you like that shape? Okay, where's my little brush? No, perhaps I won't use that. I'll use this little brush. I've got to go on here yet, and I've still got to do something in there. Can't put the trees up any higher. Just a slightly, just a white. Oops. A bit of a mauvey colour for the shadow. And we'll just get that outline. Okay, put some windows. I'm getting a little bit shaky without a mile stick. Oh, let's put a little bit on the other side here. Oh, Sorry, made me jump. Now, just a red, a bit of yellow for a chimney. Don't put windows underneath chimneys. Okay, let's give that, just dirty it a little bit. Okay, now we just do that. I'll just leave that cloud for a minute. I'll just do some filigree. I use this nice little Frank Clark's brush. I'm not taking great care with these. I'm just trying to finish the picture because I've got to cook the dinner. Chili mince, very nice. What this does, it puts some air into the painting. Oh, not that one. Okay, we'll let that go. We're going to do that to water now. Clean the brushes. I haven't got a clue what the time is. Right, okay, so we've got a yellowy now we've got some blue in there, so we've got to put some blue in there. Let's darken it a bit, because this is reflecting the blue above. What's a dark green? Oh, that looks too bad, is it? Right, let's go back to that horrible bit that keeps annoying us. Right, I'm going to put that in a frame. Right, let's take one out and one in. Right, so a couple of pins, hammer. The frame always sets the picture off. Okay, there we are. I'm going to move the camera back because I can't zoom in or zoom out more than that. Sorry, I saw them wiggling about, but I'm rushing now. I've had enough. No, not that way, that way. Right. Well, there we are, folks. I can't muck about it anymore. I hope you like some of it. Maybe a few little higher. There we go. Just going to some light yellow in here. I don't know what I've forgotten. And that is the poppy brush. Not that one. Oh yeah. Right, I can't stop, the phone's going. Bye for now.